Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Idiots in Cars. We begin with number 19. Idiot highway racer flips Jeep, cause a 3-car pileup, then escape the scene. That sounds not good. Oh, God. Someone's going to come vrooming in. Okay. It's, oh, God. Wait. I was like, it's a classic BMW moment, except the BMW was long gone down the highway. So, no, it was the Corvette. It was the Charger. It was a group of 3. We have BMW, something 4 Series, 3 Series, Charger, and Corvette. And I'm going to assume that it was probably the Charger, given that the Charger was the one kind of out of place and then kind of rooms away. Probably. Yeah. You know, you would hope that the other 2 people in the group, in the Corvette and the BMW, might be like, hey, friend, you're going to need to pull over. But maybe they all suck equally as much. Also, I don't know what car this is being filmed from, but they have racing stripes. So presumably you also care about your car. And that kind of sucks that you were an innocent casualty in this, as with the person who flipped over. So, yeah. Don't do that, people. My mom lives near this bridge. Every so often, she sends me evidence of people who don't read. Guys, is this me with my man eyes that I can't read? Well, maybe it's not a case of reading. Maybe it's just a case of being like, I think my truck is lower than that. It's probably fine. I don't know the exact height of my truck, but like, it's definitely not over 10.5 feet tall. So it's probably fine. And then they go for it. I bet you they do read. They're just like, I don't have time to deal with the detour here, so I'm just going to chance it. Even though I feel like whatever 5-10 minutes it might add to the trip, because there's got to be another way around this, is worth not potentially treading off the top of the vehicle you're driving. But that's just me. I've never driven trucks. Truck pulls out in front of me, then wrecks 2 vehicles moments later. This actually looks very LA, potentially. Definitely a California plate. This could have happened to me. All right, wait. Let's rewind. Wait, what is Via Acosta? Maybe South Bay. I don't know, though. Anyway, yeah, definitely sick turn right there. Now we're just moving along, rooming along. 60 freeway. 60 freeway is definitely LA area. Well, not definitely, but likely. And just, that felt very avoidable. Why possibly did you? There was like nothing to obstruct your vision, perfectly clear shot, just driving straight ahead, and how? There's no way they were texting. They were like, no. Texting, you wouldn't have a situation where like they're actively accelerating. Like they are actively accelerating and going across lanes. I don't think that's texting. I have no idea. It's like they just, I assume they were trying to get into the left lane, but it almost looks like they lost steering and braking at the same time, because they kind of just straight lined it. I'm trying to think of a rational explanation for why this would happen. I'm coming up empty. Outside of mechanical failure, I just don't know how you brain fail that bad. So anyway, road rage. We're gonna have to be a little careful about this one. We're gonna have to be a little careful here. Is it some truck on truck violence here? Right. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think we can't really. It's not going to be people punching each other, but I don't know how in depth we can get here. If there's actually a little bit of a, collision that's intentional going on and stuff. So I'm just gonna, for the sake of safety and YouTube not being like, ooh, community guidelines, we'll just take a pass. But that does seem like a terrible thing to watch in your rearview mirror. It's like out of a Twisted Metal video game, just two trucks going at it, and you're like, they're just not going to even see me, are they? They're just going to run right through me in their blind rage against each other. Like, who in a truck? How are you going to get road rage in an 18-wheeler? How? How are you going to do that? Like, just intrusive thoughts win, I guess, and all judgment goes out the window. Had my dash cam for 8 years. An idiot finally got me on Friday the 13th of all days. That's tragic. You're like, why did I go driving? It was Friday the 13th. Clearly, I shouldn't have gone on the road. Nothing good was going to happen driving on Friday the 13th. He's going to flip a Yui. He's going to do a big old Yui. No? Wait, what are we... Is this a stop sign? I didn't see that. What? Hold on. Was there a stop sign there? I'm not seeing the stop sign. There's no stop sign. What are you doing? I had to revert. I had to just wind it back and see if there's a stop sign. Are you making a left turn? You must be making a left turn, right? Huh? How? What? How did you do that? Okay. All right. In my predicting what was going to happen here, I was like, okay, he's going to turn left, but as he turns left, this person is going to make a right, and they're going to kind of go into each other. I didn't envision that one. I wish I could see the blinker. You are turning. I'm hoping you're turning left, because otherwise I'm like, what are you doing? It's hard to tell. Is this person like 90 years old? Because obviously, you guys, I use a booster seat. So if you saw me driving in a car, you wouldn't be like, oh, he can barely see over the steering wheel. Like, I can see over the steering wheel. I just have a booster seat. This person looks like their eye line is at the level of the steering wheel. And I actually don't think they can see. I think they see sky and the upper half of SUVs. So not really excusable in this case because we can see your eyes. But like, they are old and they are driving looking at the sky. And on a very serious note, I think this happened since the last time we did this subreddit. There is, I think, was it 93 years old? I think it was a 93-year-old lady. Just car, she like hit a biker who was in the bike lane and then just full throttle accelerated right into a grocery store and killed 3 people, I believe, and injured many, many more. And when I found out it was like a 93-year-old person, it's why? I'm sorry, there's got to be an age limit. You can't be driving at 93 years old. Maybe there is some exception to the rule and you can do a really, really strict driver's test and you can like do a new one every 6 months at that age. But you got 93 years old. Please take away my keys. There's no reason. There's just that. I'm sorry, dude. That's crazy. Anyway, this is unbelievable, bro. How do you frick this up? Oh, God. At least it's better than full throttling it into a shop. If the car in front of you stops at a crosswalk, don't do this. This is going to be the whiz by. Why are they stopping? There's no stoplight. Oh God. Frick. Good job. Excellent work. It almost at first looked like they were trying to, like they just weren't paying attention, so they were trying to avoid maybe rear-ending you, but then they just went straight on through. No excuse. There's no stop sign here. Why would you ever be stopping in the middle of the road, you idiot? Holding me up. Do you think they have any self-reflection after it? Like, oh God, there was someone crossing the street there. Or do you think they're just like, how dare they let somebody cross my street? Well, this happened last night. Sorry for language. 3 minutes? 3 minutes? Oh, is this the end of a police chase? Yeah, it seems to be. I don't know that I've ever seen a Tesla police chase before. Are they about to do laps? Wait, is it going to go again? Are they using this as a racetrack? They're running circles? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay. Why? Why are you doing this? What are you going to accomplish here? Okay, so, not that I'm here to be someone who gives tips on how to be a criminal, but it seems like the solution to this is you drive to the airport and you go into a multi-story parking garage. That, like, not that you should ever be in a police chase, but airport multi-story parking garage seems to be your highest probability solution. This, on the other hand, okay, wait. So does he pull the, you know what, on second thought, I'm going to flip around. I want to see if that's how this ends. Does the cop risk it? Does he go for the turnaround? Wait a minute. Hold on. Does someone just decide to take matters into their own hands? Oh my God. Don't do this. Oh, okay. No, they're just trying to enter their building. They're like, please let me enter my building. Please don't run into me. Does it go? Oh. Okay. Well, on the other hand, I don't think entering the subterranean parking garage when the police is like right on your tail is the way to get away. That probably didn't end well. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, they thought, oh yeah, they go into the multi-story parking garage, but not with that proximity. They heard me talking and they executed poorly. Reversing onto roundabouts is a new one. Is this like they're gonna exit the roundabout too early and be like, on second thought, I need to go a little bit further. Did they just do a hand blinker after colliding? They were like, I'm going that way. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't hit you. That damage was already there. You hit a rock. Just was conveniently located in between my car and yours as I was reversing. Maybe it might be, for the benefit of the doubt, it might be the we'll pull over there wave. Like they're acknowledging that they did something wrong and they're like, I'm going to go over there and we'll pull over. Maybe. I want to believe it wasn't just the hand blinker and like, we're going to go now. But I do like just reversing down busy streets. That's always encouraged. Extended edition with subtitles. Body shop employee gets customer car impounded for excessive speeding. Okay. So, floor it, mother trucker, this can't be the dialogue. This can't be the dialogue. They did not say 2 alphas are behind the wheel. And they did this with a dash cam in the car. No. I have to listen. Because no one would ever say this. Please tell me. Okay. I don't speak this language. So I wish I could confirm for myself. Cause oh man, I wish I could confirm. Can you imagine unironically saying that while driving somebody else's car and their dash cam is rolling? Their dash cam is rolling. You don't even. God. Oh, frick. I hope it's a Google Translate audio mishap. Floor it. 100. Can you do 140 kilometers per hour? Maybe. What kind of car? This does not like the hood of this car is giving me minivan. Okay, so they get pulled over. Cool. Your car is going to be impounded. This is not my car, so they still impound the vehicle. God, that's annoying. That's really frick. Can you imagine if it was a service person for like a high-end dealership and you get a Porsche or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini impounded and they damage the freaking car? Oh, God. Just the dread. Just the dread. The pro tip is if you're buying a Ferrari or buying a Lamborghini, buy the lowest end of the model range so that you take it in for service and they're like, it's just a 488. It's not a LaFerrari. You buy the LaFerrari and then, well, actually, probably the techs at that point would be way too petrified to ever do it because they'd get freaking wrecked if they did any damage to the car. But if you get the lowest end of whatever that dealership offers, then they won't be as inclined to frick it up. Comments are saying OP is speaking Hindi. I mean, that's cool. I don't speak Hindi, so I couldn't for sure say that they're saying 2 alphas are in the car. This dumb ace speeds up when crossing guard puts up his stop sign. All right. Just runs right into it. Okay. I feel like it would have been so much easier to, not damage your car, but that's cool. They're in such a hurry. They're like, yeah, I'll take the cracked windshield instead of waiting for 5 seconds. That's cool. Was he like, maybe he was just like, there's no way the guy is going to wave his stop sign in front of my car. There's no way they're going to body block me. I'll just speed up. Frick, he cracked my windshield. And no one's going to have sympathy with me. Idiot tried to ruin me and my bear's Valentine's Day. Your bear? Oh, your stuffed bear. I was like, you driving with a bear in the car? Okay. I too enjoy just changing lanes without looking and assuming that I'm the only person who is on the highway and nobody else exists on the highway, and I go now. Everybody else, good luck, including myself. I want to damage my car. Okay. I don't think contact was actually made, so that's good. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope the rest went well. Then you got to clock into work as if it never happened. Are they about to turn in front of you? Nope. Okay. Oh my God, dang. Oh, spinny time. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Narrowly avoided so many things there. A combination of good job on the avoidance and then also just completely lucky when you were spinning around into the other lane that the other person also avoided you. Oh my God. Damn, dude. Gah. Hope you wore the brown pants to work. The khakis, preferably. Holy. Made me so happy to see. We needed this for I can't remember if it was top of mildly bad drivers or idiots in cars last month for the person who had like an entire car's worth of snow on the top of their car in Mammoth. But hey, at least somebody faced some snow justice. I wonder what they ticket you with. Reckless driving? Now, reckless driving, they would like impound your car and then you can get prison time. So something else, presumably. But I don't know what. A fix-it ticket that has to be fixed on the spot. They're like, you're going to have to do this, but your punishment is you don't get to wear gloves while you do it. That's actually probably cruel and unusual. So, but anyway. Guy from mechanic shop does 140 in an 80 kilometer an hour construction zone. Man, honestly, I've never reviewed my dash cam footage post service. Honestly, because I get the car back and I'm like, okay, does everything look good? Everything's in order, no damage, cool. Ignorance is bliss, because I bet you if I ever watched back all the dash cam footage, I would, at some point over however many years I've been servicing cars, I would see something and I'd be like, God damn it, I have no trust anymore. I'm not going back to this dealership, and I'll just remain ignorant until somebody actually damages or impounds the car. Anyway, wait. This is the same one, just without the subtitles and shorter. I see. Car was put in park in car wash. Oh. Oh no. Oh. No. No, frick. God. What do you do? God, it's just like, it's just slow motion incoming. Oh, there's nothing I can do. There's a car behind me. I can't just reverse and try to get out of the way. It's also probably going to frick something up. And then, hey, the best way to avoid this is just never go into an automated car wash. So, easiest way to do that. Why would they do that? I mean, I can kind of understand how someone might just think, oh, okay, well, I'm going to be sitting here. I'm on conveyor belts. Let me just put the car in park. Like, I can see where they might think that, even though I'm sure there are numerous signs upon entry saying, do not put your car into park. Or they just wanted to dry their car a little bit extra. Like, last time I had a bunch of water spots, didn't get proper drying. This time I'm going to just stay here for a little bit longer. Yeah, they're like, yeah, why would they tell you to not put it in park? That doesn't make any sense. I'm stationary the whole time. And then just not have the reflexes to be like, hey, maybe I should, now that my car is bouncing and not moving, I should take it out of park. Look what this idiot in the Subaru did to me in downtown Dallas, Texas. Okay. Let's watch for this idiot in the Subaru. Okay, he's right there. He's spotted. Idiot spotted. Is he going to do some big lane changes? He's well ahead of you. God, it's so nerve-wracking, like seeing the guy up there from so far away, only to know that he's going to make a left turn on a one-way street from like 4 lanes over, because why wouldn't you do that? Ugh. Okay, so you have a completely empty lane here. You have had okay, so your lane empty lane. You've had a completely empty lane this whole time. Empty lane. Then that lane is empty too until that guy went in there. Only now were you like, time to turn. You had so much time and opportunity, and you only did it as soon as it would mean you hit another car. God dang. Followed this guy for around 5 miles. Never once did he put it in his lane. If you can't keep it between the lines on a state route, it's time to downsize. Jesus. There are people who I think own cars like this in the LA area that don't actually work in construction or haul anything, and I can't imagine why you would ever want to do this to yourself. Not like this guy might actually work in construction. I don't know, but I just like, why Why do this to yourself? It's so inconvenient. You can't park anywhere. At least, well, around here. I know there are like mega jumbo wide spaces in like Texas and stuff, but anyway, it's like, I get why it exists. Help distribute load if you're carrying a very, very heavy payload. But otherwise, not many other use cases for it. It's funny. I was driving to pick something up the other day, and there was a person who, it was just, we were on a long straight shot, not a highway, but just on a regular road, center yellow line. And this person was driving with their left wheels over the yellow, like the whole way down. Now it had a center lane for left turns and stuff. So they weren't actually like driving in oncoming traffic, but still the whole time I'm like, man, you have so much room on the right side of your car to the edge of the lane. There is no reason that you need to be driving with your car in the middle center left area of the road. But they were doing it. Was an SUV. They were just scared of being too close to, I guess, the traffic next to them. F-150 versus box truck on interstate. Oh, so when you say versus, what you're saying is intentional versus. So we're going to pause it at that frame. You can mentally visualize what happens after this. And that'll be that. Pulled over and forced clean snow off car. Pulled over and forced clean snow off car. I assume you meant 2. They're not being forced to do it barehanded, though, you guys. They're not doing the cruel and unusual punishment. I feel like this is a fun follow-up to the other one. How topical. You can tell that we're doing this during the winter time. Is there a summer equivalent to this? Probably not. I wonder if they got a ticket or if it's just like, hey, you're going to have to clean that off. Do you think they'd be grumbling like, I do this all the time. I've never been pulled over before. I endanger people all the time. Why do you have a problem with it? Come on, man. This is the first time I've ever been pulled over in like 10,000 miles of driving while shattering people's windshields behind me. Why do you suddenly have a problem with it? All right. Well, that's the last month of Idiots in Cars. I hope that you've enjoyed. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow on Twitch to catch these live, and I will see you next time around.